Hello and welcome to Exploring the Holos. It appears that I'm a little bit shaky here. Oh boy, I'm still on leave from my injury, and every time I talk or somebody else talks, that dog's gonna bark. So I hope you're prepared for that. I have to get out here and start doing some content, some kind of videos. And it's a beautiful day. It's finally a day where you can bear being outside for more than 5 minutes without sweating. It seems to be a little bit cooler. There's a little bit of a breeze, maybe upper 70s, lower 80s. And our road is coming along pretty well here. Let me switch it around. We actually got some actual gravel, and they're working on the roundabout down there. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's going to be a roundabout. Yeah, but ice can gargle my balls. The shirt I got from my son for Christmas. I just thought I'd give it for some reason nobody else wants to wear it, so I'm just going to wear it today. I have borrowed it to a few loved ones. I can't go in the pool, so that sucks. I did get 14 stitches in my leg from an accident that may or may not have happened at work. I don't want to talk too much about it on YouTube, but point being, I'm off of work, so yeah, just waiting for get them stitches out, and then I can go back to work like normal. But consequently, or inconsequently, or whatever, next week is my camping trip vacation anyways, so that will probably be on the next video, where we again are at Boulder Lake because of my not being able to drive situation because of stupid choices I made last winter. My father will be towing the NoBo trailer to a familiar campground, which is Boulder Lake. And just because we have to use it to make it worth having, I'm still paying over $300 a month on that thing for at least another year. I want to use it, and I love the camper, and I would like to, when I am able to drive wherever I want, I would like to take that and get the heck out of here. I am, being a traveler, person who likes to travel, it really drives me crazy not being able to drive wherever I want, and it drives me extra crazy having an injury where I can't really go anywhere because the doctor said because of MRSA or infection is the main reason why I can't go to work, is because they're worried about infection. I mean, there really is no pain or anything like that, but my job involves a lot of crawling around, and right now heat and humidity is not good for that. So we're going to go in and continue this video talking about other subjects. Look at this dog doing the splits. And here we go. I don't know what happened, but I'm not ready to film, and it just said 1, 2, 3, and click. There we go, 3, 2, 1. And I have a dog constantly drinking water. You finished? No, not finished. Okay, so, you know, in the past we've talked about politics and just current events and things going on. Let's catch up on that stuff. So, my bad, Congress is still trying to pass this bill. The bill that was going to merge our military with Israel's military, and that would allow them to full access of our military information, full access to our military weaponry, and full access to our military funding. And that would have taken away the public's knowledge of how much of our funding goes to Israel, because right now, funding for Israel is becoming increasingly unpopular among American voters. So they wanted to use this as a way to hide the amount of money that we are giving to Israel. So their plan was to increase the military budget and then take some of that money secretly and funnel that to Israel for their ongoing genocides and invading of their neighbors over there and creating more warfare and killing of children. So I am extremely happy that that did not pass.
Yet.
I come to find out that this is not the first time they try to pass something like that. And every time that they vote for it, it gets less and less votes. So that is very good. Hopefully something like that never passes. It seems almost insane to think that our country would merge with the military of any other country. It just doesn't seem like it's a good thing for national security. But I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. As I get older, I've come to wish that I was wrong more often. So, anyways, the Iran war is back in full swing, and fuel prices are going back up. Iran has given us very good peace deals that we did not take because our allies did not want peace. Iran has offered to never try to create a nuclear weapon, to give up all of their uranium, and also open the Strait of Hormuz the way it was before. And instead of just taking that deal and sparing the lives of everyone in that situation, they decided no, they're going to keep fighting. And this angers not only citizens of our country and citizens of Iran, but the whole world is suffering because of the economic struggles of that strait being closed or even impeded. That increases energy costs like crazy. It's going to get a lot worse if this doesn't end soon. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was Israel's purchasing of all of our media in this country. A few months ago, Larry Ellison, a huge Israel First donator, bought CBS, and he put Barry Weiss in charge of CBS. So they are able to control everything CBS says, and anything that goes against the narrative of Israel is cut out. Anybody who goes against Donald Trump and the narrative of Israel is cut out. And this is why we had this situation a while back where Stephen Colbert was canceled, because Larry Ellison and the Ellison family, David and Larry Ellison, were both huge friends of Donald Trump, and anything that he wants canceled, they will cancel. And because Donald Trump does favors for them, so they're going to do favors for him. So more recently, Scott Pelley quit 60 Minutes because of Barry Weiss and her propaganda machine that she calls CBS. And so Anderson Cooper quit also, or he was going to quit 60 Minutes because he also has a job at CNN. Come to find out, just recently, Larry Ellison just purchased CNN also. So that is also going to be another hub of propaganda for Israel. And Barry Weiss has her own floor on the CNN property, on the CNN building, where she is also going to have complete control of CNN, backed up by her boss, Larry Ellison. So you have CBS, CNN, and TikTok, all owned by Larry Ellison, or the Ellisons. I think David Ellison, which is Larry's son, owns TikTok. So, I mean, you can listen to old speeches of Netanyahu where he talks about his plan to have his people purchase TikTok and all the media over here so that they can cover up what Israel's doing in the Middle East. So, just in case you didn't know, if you just watch TV and you're a boomer, you're not going to know this stuff. But the younger people, the future voters, seem to be catching on. And like I said, next week I will be up in the Northwoods again at Boulder Lake, trying to make things work when I cannot drive. So that will be an adventure. It's definitely going to be different. I've had probably 3 videos on my channel dealing with Boulder Lake and Boulder Lake Campground, but this should be different. So I'll see you next week. Like I said, this is not my type of video I like to put out. But I feel like I got to put out something. I would like to get more serious about this channel, but it's just, traveling this year is nearly impossible. So I'm going to do what I can. I hope you stick with me. Thank you for sticking with me so far. Ad Astra, my friends.
Go to notanotherdollar.com and operationconsequences.com to see what you can do to fix our government.